This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Welcome back. It's now time for our entertainment segment, which means Scott Kellum is joining us this morning to talk about movies, and you're going to be reviewing Frankenweenie.
That's correct. Tim Burton. You know, he came out with a movie similar to this way back in the day when I was a kid called The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right.
Same style of movie, you know, the claymation movement. And you know, Tim Burton really set the bar high with The Nightmare Before Christmas. And he has done so with movies in the past. But this movie is really the new version of A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's going to be the movie kids nowadays look back on and say, hey, when Halloween comes up, I always remembered watching Frankenweenie, just like I remembered watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, you know, the one thing I didn't like about this movie, and it'll be the only thing right now, so we can already say, great movie.
Okay.
The one thing I didn't like about this movie is it was like watching every character was Kristen Stewart. No facial expression whatsoever. But Tim Burton's known for that. You know, he doesn't put a lot of you know, the Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas in this movie. There's not a lot of facial expression that they make out of the puppets, and it's not because they can't. It's because that's Tim Burton's style. You know, everything kind of looks like dark and gloomy. Everything kind of looks like it's you know, resurrected from the dead. The characters do. And I was concerned. I took my 4-year-old niece or nephew to this, and I was kind of concerned. Is this going to scare him? Was this a movie that was going to set him off to where, you know, he was having nightmares? I didn't want that, but it wasn't. There was scary parts to it. There was, you know, jumping out and boo kind of stuff, but honestly, he loved it, and I love the fact that he loved it. It didn't send him home crying, and he was really happy with it, so it was great. You know, the voiceovers, they're all, you know, you got Martin Landau, Martin Short, all these people, great voiceovers. So altogether, just a really good, great movie for the Halloween season for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would adults enjoy it too?
You know, yeah, exactly. My wife and I took them to it, and we had a blast watching the movie, just because there was a lot of, you know, just like a lot of kids' movies nowadays, they know they have to put in adult humor to it, not like bad humor, but adult humor that adults are going to get. And there was that. There was quite a bit of actually really good humor for adults in it. So I 100% encourage all adults to take their kids. It's not going to be one of those where you're on your phone the whole time or constantly going out to the bathroom because you're bored. It's just going to be a good time for everybody.
Okay, so out of 5 stars?
I'm going to give it 4.
Okay. So the most important question is, you kind of stole my line because you did take your 4-year-old nephew Asher, right?
Yeah, Asher, yep, Asher.
So what would he give it?
He would give it a 6 because I asked him at the end of it, I go, Asher, now what'd you think of the movie? Did you like it? He goes, Uncle Scott, I loved it.
Right.
So,
and also what he loved was the popcorn you got him, right?
Yes, he is a little fiend when it comes to movie popcorn.
Yeah.
But
Scott actually tried to take it away from him, and during the movie, he's like, hey, Uncle Scott, give me back that popcorn. So.
And yeah, I wouldn't give it back to him. I'm a terrible uncle.
So you give it a 4, Asher gives it a 6.
Yep.
All around good movie.
Great movie for anybody to go out to.
Okay, thanks for that, and we'll be right back.
Not a problem.